was like a ghost town, and it was kind of eerie, scary.
Tombstone may be known as the town too tough to die, but will the small historic town south of Tucson make it through the coronavirus pandemic? KOLD News 13's Melissa Egan went to Tombstone this week to find out.
When you walk through this western town, you take a step back in time to saloons and stagecoaches, before cars, cell phones, and the coronavirus.
I have more stories than you can imagine.
Dusty Escapul is a fourth-generation Tombstone resident born and raised, the mayor now for 20 years.
One of the things that I thought I would never see, which my granddad told me about, was during the Great Depression, how Tombstone was so slow that there was nobody here. I never thought I would see that in my lifetime, but unfortunately I have witnessed that in the last 5 months.
The governor's first stay-at-home order silencing the sounds of gun shows and smiling visitors.
As I say, the only thing I saw moving was tumbleweeds on the street.
Slowly, some foot traffic has returned, but famous saloons were still shut down this week under the governor's executive order closing bars and nightclubs.
These little places like Tombstone that really depend on like 3 businesses is a big significant amount of our sales tax revenue, and they get shut down. It hurts us. It hurts us bad.
The mayor comparing this western town to a ghost town with revenue losses in sales tax ranging from 40 to 55% in April alone.
It makes you really concerned about the future.
And about finances. Debbie Mangles is the general manager at the Tombstone Mercantile and Hotel. The pandemic putting a pause on any customers coming through.
Oh, absolutely petrifying, because we are totally dependent on tourism, and to find out that you are absolutely positively non-essential is not very heartwarming.
The thing is, where many travel for a day trip to a historic town is home to about 1,300 people.
Majority of the people in Tombstone are retired.
Many in what could be a high-risk category for contracting the virus. Mayor Escapul says there have been some COVID-19 cases, a handful at that. But while you'll see some visitors wearing masks and some businesses requiring them, there's no mandate from Mayor Escapul.
And I would like to think that the citizens of Tombstone, the merchants and the visitors, are responsible enough to take care of themselves.
He says the town is sanitizing benches in public places 3 times a day. When there's gun shows in the street,
Keeps the social distancing.
they try to follow safety measures. Those extra steps and costs, something he's also factoring in, focused on pushing the town and public safety through 2020 outside tourism.
And over here on the left, we got Clem.
We have been pretty thrifty in how we spend our money and what we spend it on. I think for this next fiscal year, we would be good if we just stayed as we are right now.
On a weekday, we saw a small group here and a visiting couple there, but anyone is a welcome sight down the main street.
The one thing I tell every customer, thank you for coming. You have no idea how much that means to us, because these people that are coming are keeping us alive.
So as we're told you're safer at home, it seems taking a trip is what's helping this town survive.
We'll make it. I'm worried, but we will make it. I tell you that much.
In the town too tough to die. Melissa Egan, KOLD News 13.
Mayor Escapul says he plans to go on with Doc Holidays. That's a major event for the town, but this year it will be scaled way back. There have been more than 1,500 cases reported in Cochise County, with 48 deaths related to COVID-19. According to the state health department, there have been less than 10 cases reported in Tombstone's zip code.